Welcome to the Nonno Giorgio and Rory Cooking Italian for Weight Loss channel. We have entrees, desserts, tips and tricks. We welcome you to our channel. We hope you make some of these recipes, enjoy them with your friends and family. Please like our video by checking the little thumbs up. That way you let us know you enjoyed it. Please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button, then the bell and all. This will ensure that you get all of our new videos. Our cookbooks are available from both Amazon and Apple, ebooks, iBooks, and paperback versions. Today we're making Cornish pasties or meat pies. If you're interested in this recipe, you can see it at the end of the video. Here they are, ready to go into the oven, and here's one on a plate ready to be eaten. Hi, welcome back to the Nonno Giorgio and Rory Cooking Italian for Weight Loss channel. And today we've got another guest chef.
Ta-da!
Pete is from the UK.
Yeah.
And we're going to do
a
dish today. What kind of dish are we doing?
Cornish pasties.
Oh,
Traditional Cornish pasties.
so they're like little meat pies.
Right.
And because Rory and I are vegetarian, we're using the Beyond meat instead of real meat, but otherwise, this is the traditional recipe.
It'll be good. And as taught to me by my next door neighbour, Mrs. Grigg, a true Cornish lady.
All right. Here's to Mrs. Grigg.
Absolutely.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, Mrs. Grigg.
We'll have to eat one for her.
We will.
Okay.
To make the pastry, we use 5 cups of regular flour. And I'll just put that in the KitchenAid monster here.
Better known as the Beast.
There we go. And we're going to add butter, 8 tablespoons. So we'll just put that in here. Oops, I'm doing it the wrong way around so you can't see it. Then we need half a cup of shortening, vegetable shortening. And of course, it looks like a lot of fat, but it's really hard to overdo the fat, because of course you get a much better pastry when you have a lot of fat in it. I hate to say, but it's true. Just plop that in. And just get the fat evenly distributed in there. I think we're going to have to use hands. Okay, we added an egg and a yolk, and a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of confectioner's sugar. And we'll just mix that in. Yes, I did wash my hands. There we go. That's nice.
Just trying to make sure that all the fat's distributed.
Yeah, it should be no bigger than a pea in there. And of course we've got pretty big lumps, so that isn't going to do it. It should be nice and mixed in. But they're right in one way, you should add it very carefully. I worked in a bakery called the Red House Bakery in Bath, and there was a guy there with no thumb, which he had lost in an industrial one of these. So you have to be careful with these guys. It's a good idea to turn it off before you start.
Yes.
Working material. Hope that it stays together.
So we got olive oil, the meat, the onions.
Yep. Get the heat up.
I can smell.
Just toss in some onion. And 2 cups, perhaps. Is this a cup?
A little bit more, probably.
You really can't overdo the onion because that's what adds the gelatinous texture of the interior. I think we're going to have to transfer to a bigger cooker.
I don't know if we have a bigger.
Well, a saucepan will be fine too. Oops. Just going to add some vegetable broth. Stop the sticking at the bottom.
And I really wish we had smell vision because the smells are getting really good.
Alright. Now, we do the veggies in order of hardness. So, first of all, the rutabaga, just for a little bit of flavour. Very traditional Cornish. Of course, in the early days, these were made for tin miners, was how they were invented, and the miner used to take them to work in his pocket, and since the pastry was very hard, it survived the entire work shift down in the mine, and then when they would break for lunch, they would have their pasty. Some pasties had 2 chambers, and the second chamber was full of a fruit compote, like strawberries, I guess, and so that was the dessert. You would have one half of the pasty, which was savoury, had the meat, and the second half would be your dessert. And I've tried that, and it's really difficult. Quite a bit here. Get it going. You can always add water too, of course. But the broth gives it a nice flavour. You need to boil the rutabaga to get it soft. So we're using these fabulous purple potatoes. I'm quite sure what it's going to look like. It's the first for me. And the rest of the broth. There we go. Oh, and let's add some tomato paste. And something else. Dash of Worcester. That's a good idea. Just a smidgen. Bring that up to temperature again. And now we just let that boil until the veggies are soft. Okay, well it's still a little watery, so I'm just going to add a bit of cornstarch, thicken it up a bit. Don't need a lot, and that'll turn it nice and sludgy, as you can see.
And you put the cornstarch in a glass and then added some water and stirred?
Exactly, it has to be dissolved before you add it, otherwise you'll get lumps.
Okay.
Alright, well we've got the pastry all set up now. It's looking very nice, and we're going to make 16 pasties, so I'm going to divide this into half and half again. That's about right. Perfect. Dough has come out just perfect. Alrighty, put that on one side. Sprinkle a little bit of flour for our surface. And then you want to not overwork it, but get it into a nice ovoid or a ball. Flatten it out a little, because you want basically a circular shape. Now, of course, that isn't necessarily how everybody does it. This is very much my own self-taught version. And see, that doesn't get circular at all. Just correct that a bit. And roll it out nice and thin. Should be fine. Let's get that out a bit more. Perfect. And take a lump of the mixture, dribble as I know, and put it in the middle. I'm going to make a kind of ovoid shape, like that, not overfilling it. And the trick here is to seal the pastry so that it doesn't leak. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to bring it up like this and squeeze it somewhat. It's not actually, it's a bit floury, so it's not sticking at all. And then I'm going to move it around, and it's nice just to pop it up and down a bit to distribute the interior a bit. Now this again is very much self-taught, but what I do is I turn the end in and squeeze it shut, and then squeeze that very flat and turn it again. And I keep doing that until everything is nicely sealed, because there's nothing worse than losing your pastry if it pops open during baking. It's a bit time consuming, but well worth the effort. And then in the end, I have a little bit of tail, tuck that in, squeeze it, and she's ready for the pan.
And we bake them at 450 for about 25 minutes. So here they are, the pasties coming out of the oven. Don't they look great? Okay, we're ready. Our favorite part of the show, the tasting. So we're gonna taste these puppies.
Don't they look beautiful? Can you see how lovely they look?
Pastry seems to be accurate.
Yeah, the pastry's
A
great.
lot of gravy.
These are hot.
Very, very hot, be careful. And a little bit of A1 helps.
And you know what? We are really honored because we really have, Pete is really sort of a professional chef. He had his own British restaurant with his wife Sue in St. Pete, Florida. St. Pete Beach, Florida. And so,
Tea and crumpet.
yeah, oh, that's what it was called. Oh, that's a wonderful name. So, very lucky to have you here. Thank you.
These are wonderful. You're gonna want to try these.
Yummy.
Worth
Okay.
the effort.
Yes.
Okay, so our cookbooks are out. The ebook and the iBook are on Amazon and Apple. The paperbacks are in black and white or color, and that's on Amazon. So for now, even though this is a British dish, ciao and arrivederci.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
We hope you have enjoyed our channel. If you have, please hit the subscribe button below and the bell next to it so you get notified of new videos when they come out.